Leo, finally. Leo has, y'all don't even say hello, Leo. Y'all just be like, where the read? Where Leo? Why are you fucking around with Leo? And I'm like, how you doing? How's your day going? Are you okay? Is your health all right? How are the kids? Is the car running okay? I don't get none of that from Leo. Leo is just like straight to the point. What the fuck is the reading? Yo, come on now. Pushing a Libra? You already know. You already know y'all was gonna get some of this fire this morning. Y'all knew it. The ones that's in my inbox, y'all already knew I was gonna bounce back on y'all asses. But what the fuck? Leo, y'all need to chill out. Y'all need to chill out. That's all I'm gonna say, Leos. Y'all need to chill out. We can be lovely. A lot of my good friends are Leos. I love them to death. But we have to have an understanding. We have to have an understanding, Leos. Lord have mercy. When a Southern woman say, "Bless your little heart," Leos, let's get into y'all readings. Y'all had literally, my inbox was like on fire last night. Where are the Leo readings? Where are who was it? Leo. Who else kind of got a little salty? Aquarius. Just a couple of Aquarius. But a lot of the Leos was like, we need to be first. Y'all want me to bypass everybody and put y'all ahead of the line. You can't always. I know this is going to it's just going to tear y'all down, Leos. You cannot always get what you want when you want. I know some of y'all had never heard this before, but I'm telling you, it don't always work like that, Leos. I love y'all, but y'all cannot always be the first ones in line. Y'all can't. Y'all got to chill out. Fire signs, god damn it. Y'all worse than Aries and Sagittarius. So Leos, let's get into it. What's going on with y'all? Leo, some of y'all have a move coming in. Now, it may have already happened for a few people. If it has not, I feel like there's a move that is coming in. Here's the thing though. For some of y'all, this move may not end up being what you want. So research where you're going. Research if you're taking in roommates or the area or the distance from your job. Is it a flood area? Research, because I feel for some of y'all that y'all may do a move and then be like, oh, what did I do? What did I do? And it could be out of being impulsive. And I feel like y'all energy, that could be like the energy this month. With the amount of energy that I got in my inbox, some of y'all, you have no patience. Your patience is off this month because of the fire energy is just like whoosh. So for some of you, you may need to be careful that you don't put yourself in a situation, whether this is in a business environment or a personal space living environment, that you're not happy with. Some of you, I feel like there's a problem, or you may be seeing a problem, but you're not saying anything about it because maybe you're hoping that it's going to work out. But I do feel for a few of you, it's just because you're being impulsive that you didn't even see the problem. You were just like, we're doing it. And then when you get in it, you see the problem. So take your times, okay? Take your times. Take your time, Leo. I do feel that your focus this month is on money. Money, money, money. How do I get money in? How do I save more money? How do I make my money stretch? And I think because a lot of you, there's bills and things with this two of blades that keeps popping up. Some of you, and let me get the glare off of it. Some of you, this is bills. This is bills that are not being paid. This is um, issues. We got flies buzzing around. Now, if you're a worker or you're in the spell work or something, normally flies are negative energy. There's something that could have been sent to you. Some of you, now, if you don't do any type of spell work, root work, or anything like that, then let that fly. It's not going to apply. Look how I did that. Let that fly. It will not apply to you. But for some, you may need to start looking in your surrounding. Are there a lot of flies in your area, gnats and things like that? Because this could be that somebody is trying to work against you. I feel for some of you, if this is not you, this could be somebody around you because somebody is refusing to see a problem. There's a problem. They don't want to open their eyes. They don't want to deal with it. And we got a bill on the table. And it says, is it past due? Final notice. Final notice. And this person is like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to see it. I don't want to have to pay it. So you could be dealing with some type of financial issues, Leos, that are coming in that you may have to look at it a little bit closely. If you're dealing with this energy, you're going to have to come out of it because some of you may be put out. You could have things that are going to be disconnected. You have to open your eyes and deal with the situation. If this is somebody around you, you might have to knock them in the head with a skillet and say, open your goddamn eyes. We got bills to pay. We got things that we need to do. This person needs to see that there's a problem. For some of you, that could be what affects the money. Because we got somebody who their harvest is coming in, but things are not being paid. So where's the money going? There's a harvest. This person is making money. But over here, the bills are not being paid. What are we doing? Where's the goddamn money? So for some of you, you literally may be looking at that this month. Now, this could even be you looking at your bank account. If you have a husband, a wife, or a spouse or somebody, there could be things that are going on and you're like, okay, what are we doing? The money is there because we have the harvest. But why aren't things not getting paid? For some of you, if you are dealing with somebody that is dealing with some type of conjure, root work, or spell work, there could be somebody that's kind of causing confusion with them. I do feel that there's a judgment that is coming. Some of you with the Empress, and this is before I have even really gotten into a shuffle. And it could be a person of a different race or a different culture than you, but you could be mothering somebody and they could be looking at you and judging you. Now, this is a general read. This could be you judging them, but there's something where somebody is looking at the other person and going, you're being immature, you're being stupid, you're not acting right. Because we have a mother energy here, and then we got a kid over here, somebody who's just living their best life. Could be dealing with somebody that could be having some type of addiction issue because we got somebody that is drinking. First, I thought homeboy was smoking a pipe, but it looks like he's blowing out flowers. But I guarantee he's blowing out flowers because he's high. So some of you could be trying to mother somebody that has an addiction problem. You're judging this person. You're treating this person like your child, and they feel judged by you. I feel like with the heart and everything around, you may be coming from the best, whether you're a male or female, you may be coming from the best intention. But it's showing that there is a judgment going on. You're looking at this person like, what are you doing? You need to stop doing what you're doing. And if you're looking at this person this way, they could be feeling judged, and maybe you have good reason. Maybe you feel like you're dealing with somebody that's not in their right mind. They're doing some shady, crazy shit. And you're looking at them like, what the hell is going on with you? Make sure you're not enabling, Leos. Whether you're a male or a female, make sure, because this woman is still opening her arms wide even though there's a problem over here. Make sure that you're not enabling, especially somebody who does not want to open their eyes and see a problem, Leo. You got to balance that out. I do feel like a lot of y'all are coming from a place where there's a lack of money. Now, I don't feel like you don't have money. I feel like you have the ability to make money. You have an ability to grow your money because we got this castle around this boy in the background, which means he's built that. He's talented. He has skills. He has talents, but he's fixated on money. I don't have enough. I wish I had more. So he's not fully capitalizing on his talents, on what he can do. Some of you may be so preoccupied with what you don't have, with the lack, that you're not understanding how blessed you are. Some of you, there's a family in the background and they're having fun and they're playing, and you're sitting there and you're obsessed about finances. You're not living life to the fullest. You're just like, where's the money? I got to worry about the money. When is the money coming? I don't have enough money. But you have the talent and the skill, Leo, to make more money. Don't get caught up in this. Don't get caught up in it. With a lot of you, with the moon card, you feel like there's secrets with money, and it could be. The moon card is things that are being hidden. And some of you are looking and saying, I don't have enough money, and you're fixated. And you got to figure out why you're fixated. There could be an issue with you. Now, if there is something that's being hidden with money, some of you are obsessed about finding out what's going on with it, or either You may have somebody trying to hide money from you so that you can't move forward or you can't grow. And we get the 9 of Blades. Somebody's stressing. They can't sleep at night. They're overthinking things. And it's because they're fixated on something that is hidden. Some of you may be very intuitive and your spirits could be telling you, you know what, there's some things going on. And it seems to be geared around money. And you're like, I can't sleep at night. Some of you, we got pills on the table. Some of you are taking sleeping pills or taking something to help you rest. You could be dealing with somebody who has an animal. What do we have a little pug. This could be a person who has an animal, has a pug, and they can't sleep at night. They're self-medicating, trying to help themselves feel better. And it's because they're stressed out. And they're not telling you this. There's something that's being hidden. Maybe you don't understand that this person is also having a fear about money. You could be dealing with somebody that doesn't want to tell you that they're worried about money, but they are, because they're stressing out. Their dog is looking at them like, you're going to be okay? You're going to be all right? We're going to be all right. And the person can't even open their eyes and look at their dog because they're feeling some kind of way. So you literally could be dealing with somebody that is going through some type of spiritual transformation, or there's something that's being hidden. And for a lot of you, I feel like there's something that could be hidden with money. There's a person who has all these talents and abilities, but they're not using it to the best of their ability because they feel like there's a lack. They're selling themselves short. And this kid is immensely talented. Look what they did. But they're so focused on money that they're not enjoying life. They're stressed. They're worried about money. So whether this is your energy or somebody that you're dealing with, Leo, it's going to be a stressful month, I feel, because I feel like there's either conversations that need to be had, there's cleansing that needs to be done. And some of you, if you are fixated on the money, you're going to have to figure out how to make this work. How do I get past this where I'm not stressing about this money? I'm not obsessed about it. So let's go ahead and do the shuffle now, because all I did was shuffle a little bit and all that came up. Leo, 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 October. Leo, 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 October. I feel like somebody's on the defensive, whether this is you or them. And you could be dealing with the Devil card coming up, somebody who has addiction. We see alcohol and drugs, gambling in this card. And we also saw some issues in the Judgment card with alcohol and drugs. So some of you may be dealing with somebody who has some type of addiction issues or an addictive personality. I'm getting some depression with a person. So this could be your energy. You could be going through a really hard time and you're using pills or alcohol to self-medicate. If this is not you, you literally could be dealing with somebody that is doing this. They're depressed and they're using pills and alcohol to medicate, to get through their day. And it could be that their addiction is taking their money, or there is some type of stealing of money because of an addiction. Now, it's heavy, Leo. I know it's heavy, but we got to address it. And here the Mother card comes up again. And it is showing somebody who could be enabling somebody and doing things that they don't want to do. Dealing with somebody who could be young and very impulsive. And here this woman is saying, I don't know if I want to do this. Even the dog is looking at this person like, what the fuck are you doing? So some of you may have to speak up. Put your foot down with people. Devil card comes out again. Definitely dealing with addicted personalities. Leo, 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 October. Leo, 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 October. All right, let's see what we got. Judgment comes out again. The World card, traveling. The Empress comes out again. 5 of Blades. Somebody having mommy issues or having issues with a child, or somebody that you treat like a child, or somebody who's being childish. We get new job opportunity with the Ace of Coins. The Magician could be spiritual person, could be spiritual money coming in. 3 of Wands, making stronger connections. 10 of Cups, stability, happiness. 9 of Wands, some of y'all going to go through shit before you get to that 10 of Cups, I feel like. Or you earned this 10 of Cups because you went through shit. Page of Cups, new love coming in, could be younger than you. The High Priestess, intuitive skills. Eight of Cups, but for some of you, you might not be using your skills to the best of your ability. Ace of Cups, we got messages of love coming in, or new love. Six of Coins, could meet them through work or through some type of event. Queen of Blades, could have an air sign person, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, that helps you make some money. Let's see, the Hangman, could be some stagnation though. Something not moving fast enough. Eight of Coins, somebody using their skill set or learning more to bring in more money. Three of Cups. And then let's see what the angels have to say real quick. Definitely showing with the Eight of Coins, somebody has the skill to bring in money. They may not be using it to the best of their ability with the Hangman. They could be procrastinating or taking too long. Leo, Leo, Leo. Leo, 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 October. All right, let's see what we got. Ten of Pentacles, that's what you want to see, Leo. Money coming in. Page of Pentacles, get news about money. Queen of Swords, some of you could be working with an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, that you partner up with that brings in more money. But we got Four of Cups. Somebody may be feeling a lack of discontentment. The Empress comes in again. Three of Wands, making long-term abundant plans. We got Queen of Cups. And let's see, 10 of Wands and one more card, Knight of Pentacles. So let's see what we got. Pulled a lot of cards for y'all, Leo. So we hope we get a lot of good messages. So, Leo, let me put this card back down. Some of you could be dealing with a situation where there's a different race, different culture, difference between you and the person that you're dealing with. There could be judgment that's going back and forth between you and this person. Either they're judging you or you're judging them for something that is not going well. You may not like the way somebody is living their life. They may not like the way you're living your life, and that could cause some conflict because we have Five of Blades. This is two people that are not being able to meet eye to eye. And I feel for some of you that you have very nurturing energy, whether you're male or female. Some of you could be wanting to smooth this over, or you want it to go better, or you're like, I would never do this to you. I would never. I feel like some of you have a conflict or a talk or something that may lead to conflict coming, but you don't want to do it. The mother or the nurturing part in you is like, I really just want to give you a hug and say, let's work this through and get better. But you may have to go through some conflict before you get to that energy. So some of you are dealing with somebody that may have some type of addictive type of personality. And that could be the conflict. You may not agree with what somebody's doing, or they may not agree with what you're doing. So we do see a difference of opinion. But I feel for some of you, you want to see the best in this person, or you want to see the best in this situation. But I will say, you might want to go ahead and deal with this and see it for what it is. If there's a conflict, you got to handle that shit. And then you can rub them on the head or kiss them on the forehead or whatever you want to do afterwards. But you got to handle a situation, because if you don't, this energy is going to keep going on. And there's going to be more conflict that comes out of it. So I feel for some of you, you're going to have to step up and assert yourself with somebody. Now, you could be doing it in a way where they're a magician, you're a magician. This could be somebody who's tricky. For some of y'all, you could be with a partner who has some type of esoteric knowledge. They know some type of spell work, conjure work. This could be your energy. Will not apply to everybody. For some of you, the magician could just be some type of shady motherfucker that you're dealing with. They trying to get over on you. They have their ways. And you may be looking at this person and going, okay, what the hell? They're smiling, but we got the knife and we got the snake and they're digging a hole. I mean, they could be burying something. I wonder if that's a graveyard. Don't see any tombstones or anything like that. But trust me, if the magician is digging a hole, he's doing it to get rid of something. I don't think he's planting sunflower seeds and shit. I think he's doing something else. He's hiding something in that dirt because we got the snake there. So somebody's being shady. With the moon card that we saw, you could be dealing with somebody who is trying to be really shady with what they're doing. They don't want you to see it, so they're covering up tracks, covering up something. Watch your money. If you have bank accounts and you're married and you're going through a divorce and the money is starting to dwindle down, could be your partner is trying to take money out. This could be general, could be you. It could be self-preservation. But I would say watch your money, watch the people that you're dealing with, because some of you are going to be dealing with this energy, somebody who's manipulative. For some of you, if you are in a practice, you could be dealing with somebody who does do spell work. And they could be doing some shit, trying to hide their work. This could be you. Maybe some of you are working, trying to build up your money or whatever. You could be the magician. If it's not spell work, then this is somebody who's shady. This is somebody who's shady. Trust your intuition with the high priestess. This is a magic woman and a magic man. They see each other. They may not say it, but they see each other. I know what you're doing. I got my eye on you. He's saying I got, because we looking at, if you look, and I want to say, is that where's this cat? I want to say the moon is illuminating something. She's holding a mirror, and I'm wondering if that light, because the cat is seeing it. So she could be saying, I see it. I see it. You could be dealing with somebody who doesn't want you to see something, but you're letting them know, I see it. So some of you, whether this is somebody being shady, you know their behavior. You know what they're doing. You're not completely oblivious to it, Leo. You know something is going on. And I feel like some of you have your eye on this person because maybe the conflict is coming, or you know it's coming. So some of you know that you have a fight that is coming your way. And let's see, what do you plan to do about it? With the Eight of Cups, sometimes this is walking away from something. If you look at it, she doesn't want to face it. Her kitchen is dirty. Her house is dirty. Everything is dirty. She doesn't want to see it. So if this is his energy, then there's a depression that could be going on. Things are not going the way he wants them to go. If this is her energy, this could even be her depression. But I feel like somebody is trying not to deal with something. They don't want to see something, but they can't help it. They know it's there. He sees it, she sees it. But I'm wondering why nobody's doing anything about it. It's showing the door is wide open. The moon is outside. There's stairway that maybe brings us to a new beginning. Ace of Cups is showing moving away from a situation to something better or something more meaningful. For some of you, this may be a talk that needs to be had. Or for some of you, there may be a moving away. Something is being illuminated. You've seen something that you can't deal with this person, or they've seen something they can't deal with you. And there may be a depression about this, overthinking about it. But we saw with the Nine of Swords, somebody is stressing, staying up at night because they got too much shit on their head and they're trying to figure out, do I move on or what do I do? And a lot of times with the Eight of Cups, it is about moving on. I feel the thing is with the Three of Wands, some of you have either made a commitment, could be in a commitment with this person, and there may be some thoughts of how to maneuver is what I'm getting. And for some of you, I feel like you can, but you may be beat up by the time you walk away from this. I feel like there's a procrastination that's going on with this Hangman. Something needs to be done. And some of you may come through the ringer. You may be tired. It's like, my God, how much more shit do I have to deal with before things get better? People are gossiping, taunting. And it's like, shit. And we got the Hangman. There's a move that's coming forward with Three of Wands. This is moving towards something that gives you longevity, abundance. But some of you are procrastinating this move. And you got to ask yourself why. Maybe it's because you need more knowledge. You need to research more to figure out what's going on. But I do feel that you're moving towards something that is bringing you towards this Ten of Cups. peace and happiness. There's decisions that need to be made. Even though the Lover's card is not there, I feel for some of you, there's decisions that need to be made, whether this is in a professional front or a relationship. Some of you are closing the door, walking away on somebody who could be shady, and you could be finding new love. Could be with somebody younger than you. Some of you are moving away from a negative energy, and it's like, I want to be with something that is more stable. So whether this is with a business, you want a stable business. If it's unstable and there's issues that you have to deal with, you're tired. You're tired. You feel like you've been beat down. You want stability. If it's a relationship and you're trying to separate from that, some of you, there's new love coming in. There's happiness and you want the stability. But maybe you've been beat down and you're not sure how to move forward with it. But it is showing, Leo, you are. You're going to be okay. There's new money coming in, new jobs, new opportunities, and it's because of your skill set, what you know. If you have a business, you're going to put more of your knowledge into it, more of your energy into it. If this is a job, you're putting more knowledge into it, more energy into it. You're using your skills. Thinking that another lizard get in here, y'all. I had a flashback for a minute, like, what the fuck? That sound like the lizard. But I got a cat now, so we'll see. But I feel like for some of you, if you've been having something money-wise and it hasn't been going this way, if you've applied for a new job, you're going to get some positive information about it. And it's showing that you have the skill set to do it. And it's bringing in long-term abundance your way. You could be signing contracts, redoing a business plan to bring in more money, to bring in more stability. And we got 6 of coins. Opportunities coming in. This could be taking out a loan, expanding your business. Somebody loaning you money to get on your feet or to start a business. Some of you could be starting a spiritual business with the Magician and the High Priestess. Some of you could be starting a business or growing a business with an air sign person, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, after some stagnation. Let's get back on track. Let's get this money. I feel for some of you, you could be taking charge. You could be. Some of you could be saying, you know what, I'm tired of feeling like I'm beat down. I'm tired of feeling like shit's not going my way. I'm tired of feeling tired. So I'm going to take charge. Let's get this money. Let's get this money in. I feel for a lot of you, you're coming from a position with this 10 of wands of being just burdened. Too much shit on your plate. And then you can't focus because you're distracted. You're pulled in too many directions. And this could be you doing this to yourself, Leo. The Empress card is coming up, and this is somebody, if she's not physically of an age to give birth to children, or she's a male, or he's a male. This is somebody who's constantly ideas or keep coming. Okay, I could do this, I could do that, I can save the world today, I could fly to China tomorrow, I can be in Timbuktu the next day. You're overwhelmed. You're trying to do too much at one time because the Empress is giving birth to all these ideas. Now, for some of you, this is an actual birth. You may find out that you're pregnant. You could be overwhelmed with it. Maybe you already have children. Maybe you feel overwhelmed hearing the news, but for some of you, there's a baby coming, and this is congratulations. You'll make it work. You will. You may be tired and tired of being tired, but for a lot of you, you're going to make it work because that's what a Leo does. But if it's not a baby, some of you are giving birth to ideas and it's too many. Your focus is off. You're distracted. You're not getting things done right because you're trying to do too much. You're doing too much. 10 of Wands, this is a burden, carrying a burden on your back. For some of you, you may feel like this is a person, a whole person. But for some, this is literally being distracted. Too much shit going on. And with the 4 of Cups, discontent, not being happy about it because there's nothing is being completed the way you want it to be completed, Leo. So some of y'all are struggling with it. This is saying with the 3 of Wands, have patience. There's abundance coming. There's long-term plans. And for some of you, it's good news about money that's coming in. You get your focus back, you get dedicated, you get your eyes and everything focused on the prize, and you start moving towards that. And you're getting some positive financial upswing coming in. You're getting some money that was stagnant with the hangman moving towards you in a positive way. For some of you, you're partnering up with an air sign, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. If not, this is your energy cutting through the bullshit, seeing things that the way they need to be seen, and moving forward, cutting away things that no longer work for you. And we do see that with the high priestess and the magician. A lot of you know the stuff that's coming your way. You already see it. You can navigate it, Leo, but your focus is all over the place that maybe you're not getting it. You're not taking the time to complete things, to make sure that things are running smoothly because you're distracted. But with this energy, if this is a fire sign person, this is somebody that you're dealing with, may not be the easiest person to deal with. Libras, Gemini, and Aquarius, we're not always with fire signs. It's combustible. We don't always see eye to eye. We don't. You're going to have a stubborn air sign that wants to do what they want to do. And then we probably have a stubborn Leo who wants to do what they want to do. And we already know Leos think that they get everything that they want. Libras think the same way. Or a lot of air signs think the same way too. I want it, I'm going to get it. You got two people that could be butting heads. And somebody has to say, you know what, I'm not going to play the game anymore. Let's talk about it. Let's move forward and let's move things towards this abundance, towards these long-term plans. Let me stop fucking around with you. Let me use my skill set to bring in money. Let me use my knowledge to get things going in the direction that I want to go into. And for some of you, it's a new move. For some, it's a job. For some, you could be opening a spiritual business, or you could be researching or practicing esoteric studies, moving you towards something different. There could be some judgment on your belief system, on what direction you want to go. People may not completely support you. Some of you may be coming out as a magician or a high priestess and afraid of what people are going to say. Fuck them. Fuck them people. Put their asses in a jar. You're studying esoteric magic. Hello? Put their asses in a jar. Get them right. If you have the ability to get somebody right because of your skill set, why wouldn't you do it? Right? Come on, Leo. Y'all smart. Stop enabling. You can't enable and mother everybody around you. Sometimes you got to really cut to the chase. Lay the shit out. This is what I'm doing. And then I'll come back and kiss you on the forehead. But for some of you, you have to deal with the conflict. You have to. These are two conflicting energies. I'm sorry. I want to love you and I want to kill you in the same thing. This is love-hate. You know, I don't want to fight with you, but I guess I got to fight with you, but I really love you. But, because I love you, now I feel like I got to fight with you. You do what you got to do, Leo. Do what you got to do for you to make it right. I do see a lot of travel. A lot of travel, Leo. This could be road trips. And Mama Star was like, where's the Leo reading? Mama, here it is. But we just came back from Nebraska, 13-hour trip. And before that, we went to Missouri. And then next week, we got another trip coming in. So for a lot of you, you literally could be on the road. If you're not on the road, you could be flying because we got birds, we got frogs, we got sharks. Some of you may be going on a cruise, going on a boat, thinking about going on a cruise. Some of you could even be thinking about relocating, moving to a completely different place, starting over, new beginnings. And then with this 10 of Pentacles, is showing that you get your destination, Leo. You get what you want. You get your money. You got your 10 of Cups. But you may have to deal with a tricky motherfucker before you get there. If you're in your way, you could be the tricky motherfucker, Leo. Chill out. Spirit says be patient. Do what you need to do and be patient. You don't need to dwell. You don't need to stay up all night worried about the money because it's coming. It's coming, and it's coming because of your skill set, your knowledge. You just got to focus. Stop pulling yourself all over the place. Focus on what needs to be done. You already know what you need to do. You already have the knowledge to make this money, Leo. You can't blame it on somebody else. If you're not moving forward this year, moving into the next year, you can't blame that on anybody else. That's going to be on you because it's showing you have the knowledge. Whether they do or don't, you have it to make this 10 of Pentacles, which means if you're flying solo, you can do it. If you have a partnership, you may have to step up and do what you need to do. All right, Leo. Let's see. Tough shit real quick. Tough shit for Leo. October. What do they need to hear that I haven't already told them? Leo, Leo, Leo. You're dissatisfied with the outcome of a recent decision. Things didn't go quite as planned. Once you accept responsibility for your choices, you can forgive yourself, grow, and move on. You put yourself in a position. Could have been the move I was talking about where you moved to a bad neighborhood, got a bad roommate, made a bad business decision. Spirit is saying you walked in that shit. Now you got to deal with it. Forgive yourself, forgive the person, grow up, and move on if you have to. It's saying you have to accept responsibilities. Exactly like I was saying. You have what you need to succeed. You can't sit up there and blame anybody else for holding you back. Spirit is saying accept your responsibilities. You're dissatisfied with the outcome of a decision that you made. Whether this was marrying the wrong person, going into business with the wrong person, hooking up with the wrong person, loaning money to the wrong person, you were the center point of that. So now you have to accept your responsibility and fix it to make it right for you. And you will. You will, Leo, because you're moving towards this 10 of Pentacles. You're going to be all right. You're going to land on your feet. You have what you need. All right, Leos. I hope that satisfied you guys. Get out my fucking inbox. I'm done with y'all.